Hello, friends. I hope you're having a wonderful time at home with your family, and I hope you had a wonderful spring break. But now it is time to get back into the swing of things, and let's do some math today. We have been working on measuring. So we have to think back to what was measuring. Well, measuring helps us understand how long something is, the length of something. What is length? Well, we can remember that length is how long an object is. So you can have the shortest, the longest, and something in between. And you can measure things in two ways, longest to shortest and shortest to longest. And remember, you have to line up the objects before you can measure them. You have to line it up. So that's if we're comparing objects. But if we want to measure something like a line, we want to start at one point and follow it to the end. So this is what we're doing today. We are going to figure out which line is longer, line A or line B. So before we begin, I'm going to show you what you're going to need. You're going to need the paper, which line is longer. You're going to need a pencil so you can write. And if it's not sharpened, you might want to sharpen it. And you're going to need something to measure with. Today we'll be using paper clips. I have small paper clips and big paper clips. And it shows at the bottom small and large. Large is another word for big. So when we're doing this, we want to start with a prediction. Our predictions are going to go on the sides of our lines here. So this is where our real answer will go, and we're going to make a little prediction box on the side. So I'm going to make it look kind of like a domino, or a fridge with a top door and a bottom door. I'm going to do that on both sides for line A and line B. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to draw my box. See how it's got a top and a bottom, and I'm going to split it right in between where the letters are. There we go. So we have those boxes because those are going to be where we put our predictions. Prediction is how much you think it's going to be. So our prediction here is how many small paper clips do we think this is going to be, and how many large paper clips do we think it's going to be. So let me show you how big a small paper clip is. This is a small paper clip. This is a large paper clip. So how many small paper clips do you think it's going to be? So I'm going to make my prediction. Well, looking at it there, I'm going to think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm going to say 19. I think it's a lot. I think it's 19 paper clips long. 19 paper clips for the small paper clips. I see the large paper clips are almost double the size of the small paper clip. So I want to put this in half because I think this is double the size. So what would be double 19? Well, we don't have a double 19. Ooh, but if I put it back down to 18, I know 9 plus 9 doubled is 18. 9 and 9. So 9 doubled is 18. So I'm going to think this is going to be 9. So let's find out. So before we start, I want you to pause the video and make your prediction. Write it in your box. If you think it's the same as mine, you can go ahead and do the same as mine. If you think, I think it's more paper clips in the small one, Miss Nicolau, or more in the big one, or even less, make your prediction now. So pause the video and write in your numbers. All right, friends. I'm going to set my pencil down first and move this big paper clip. We're going to start with the small paper clips. Now, I made my prediction for this line. I haven't made my prediction for line B yet because I want to do one at a time. So we're going to use the small paper clips, and we're going to figure out how many it takes to cover this line. Now I can't start way over here, because if I started way over there, it would not line up. We said on our chart it has to line up with the line. So we need to make it touch the end. Now if it goes over just a little bit, that is going to be okay because our paper clip is not going to be short enough to fit that. So I'm going to count it just like this to make it work. So I'm going to line it up this way. How many do I have so far? 2. Let's keep going. I want to make sure I line up as close to the edges as I can to see how many. And I should have started with a colored one and ended with a colored one, but that's okay. Uh-oh. Notice how some of my paper clips are sticking together. I don't want to use ones that are stuck together because then it won't measure accurately. That means it won't measure correct or right. So we're going to keep lining them up until we get all the way to the very end. Look at that. We're getting pretty fast here. Ooh, this angle is very small. I almost don't even need a whole paper clip for that one. Let's keep going. How many do you think we're going to be at? Are we there yet? Have we hit 18? We are almost at the end. Uh-oh. More paper clips. I'm going to grab some different ones. There we go. Almost to the end. I can't miss any spots. Almost missed that. Can't miss that one. All right. There is all of our small paper clips. They went all the way across the lines. So now I have to count them and see how many do I have in all. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ah, I was 1 off. 17 small paper clips. So it's actually 17, not 18. I was really close. Let's see about these large paper clips. So I'm going to take all my small paper clips and I'm going to put them back into my small paper clip cup. That way, they're put away and I can use them for later. And now I'm going to use my big paper clips and line them up. We said we guessed 9. Now these ones go way over the edge. Uh-oh. My goodness. Whoa, look at that. That's pretty good. This is going to take a lot less paper clips. Whoa. They go way over the edge. I definitely don't think this is going to be anywhere near the same amount as the small. One more. Whoa, it went way over underneath the edges. Let's see how many it took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's my 9. 10, 11, 12. It took me 12. So I'm going to write 12. All right, so we had 17 small and 12 large. Now, here's the thing. My paper clips might be a different size from yours. Even between my small ones, look at that. My little red one here is very small compared to my other small one. So your paper clips might change in size. That's okay. Use whatever you have, and if you don't have paper clips, use something different. Something close to the size of a paper clip. So I might use a battery, because I have a battery here. I could use that because that's almost the same size as a paper clip. Ooh, that paper clip's small. But this one is close. So that might be my large paper clip. And I might use something even smaller for the small paper clip. It's whatever you have at home. You could use pennies and quarters, whatever you can. But if you change it from paper clips, write that you changed it. All right, now we're going to move on to line B. I would like you to pause the video now and make your predictions. How many paper clips do you think it's going to be? I'm going to leave my predictions covered up so you can't see what I predict. There's mine from before. You won't see what I did now. So I'm going to actually grab a little coaster here and I'm going to cover my prediction. So I'm going to make mine now. Pause the video to see how many you think. Did you pause it? How many is going to go for this line B? Make your predictions for line B. All right, mine are covered. Now it's your turn to try to measure it. Go ahead and do this ahead of me if you want. Pause the video and give it a go. As you're doing that, I'm going to do mine too, so we can check ourselves. Now remember, if they're linked, they don't work because it doesn't use the whole length of the paper clip. Start with your small ones and work your way to your big ones. And remember, don't miss any pieces. Go as far to the edge as you can, even if that means you go over the edge. Whoa, this one's much quicker. It doesn't have as many turns. Oh, almost didn't get all the way to the edge here. Definitely need that extra paper clip. All right, there's all my small ones. I predicted 15 small ones. Let's see if I was right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 12. All right. So I did my smalls. Now I'm going to do my large. My large prediction was 8. I don't know if I'm right anymore. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, those ones are stuck. Can't use those. 5, 6, 7. Oh, I was so close. There were 7 large paper clips. If you're feeling ambitious, that means you are a go-getter, want to get ahead of the game, go try to measure something else with your paper clips. Now, why do you think there was more small than there was large? Why did it take more small paper clips to cover the line than it did for the large paper clips? Write down your answer on the back of your page or even in the middle or the side, wherever you find space, and let your teacher know why you think that is. I hope you learned a little bit about length today, and I hope you're figuring out how to measure. Bye, friends.